I remember how you dreamed out loud, drawing pictures in the clouds. Said you go so far, touch the stars, but the world started weighing you down. You had that fire in your eyes till the days turned into maybe next time. Chasing chicks, running late, feeling stuck in a world that wouldn't wait. You gave your best to survive, but forgot how it feels to be alive. You were told.
Hi, this is Jay Cameron, and I remember waking up one day and thinking to myself, there has to be more to life than paying bills, working, responsibilities, and doing the same thing over and over and over every day the rest of my life. The problem was I didn't have anyone to show me how to get out of that routine, so I felt stuck. I was frustrated, highly successful, but I did not know what to do. It was when I hit a milestone birthday that I decided that if I don't take charge of my life and give myself permission to live, no one else is going to do it for me. Those childhood dreams that I'd always thought about, the years were passing by, and if I didn't look up and do something different, I was going to miss out on those opportunities. And I said, at that milestone birthday, that was not going to happen. Wasn't popular, everybody didn't understand what I was doing, but when I decided to get outside of the bubble,
philanthropist and entrepreneur Jay Cameron.
Jay Cameron
fits the bill of a hero.
and start seeing and living and exploring, I discovered a new person. That was my blueprint, my passport to freedom. And so that's what I want to share with you as a part of our 5-day challenge. How to get unstuck, how to discover the person that you know is in there, but somehow you don't know how to bring that person out. The dreams that you buried because someone else said that you could never live those dreams. Someone else discouraged you, but those dreams never die. Well, as a part of this challenge, we're going to help you see how you can chart your own blueprint and how you can gain your passport to freedom. I'm inviting you to the 5-day challenge because this is where we're going to unpack how I did, what I did, and how I maintain it today. Remember, I didn't have a blueprint and I had to discover it on my own. And so now I'm going to share with you the mistakes, challenges, all of these things along the way so that you can find your very own passport to freedom. As a part of the challenge, you can join the general session or you can be a part of the VIP where you have an exclusive Q&A with me every day as a part of the session, and you get to keep all of the replays so you can continue to build on everything that you've experienced. Sign up today for the Passport to Freedom 5-day challenge and claim your passport to freedom. I'll see you in the challenge. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Claim your passport to freedom. Join us for the Passport to Freedom 5-day challenge. It's coming up November 3rd through the 7th, and we're inviting you to join us. Please click the link in the description, or there you can take a picture of it right there on the screen, and I'll bring up the QR code in a little bit, but all of the information is right there in the description. How you doing? My name is Jay Cameron, and I'm the creator of the Passport to Freedom 5-day challenge. And why did I create this challenge? Because there's so many people out there like me who you're on the grind, you were doing everything that you're supposed to do, successful, and you realized that there was more to life than the grind. And you got to this place of being stuck and you wanted to be free from that stuckness, if you will. And so this challenge is designed to inspire, but not just inspire, but it's designed to give you the tools and the freedom blueprint so that you can live the life that you want to live. And guess what? Sometimes in some circles, and I was around a lot of circles, they kind of frowned on when you said that. You know, live the life you want to live. No, you're not supposed to live the life you want to live. You're supposed to live the life I want you to live. And all of these other things, all these other voices, well, we help you to break down, deconstruct, and reconstruct, and put together a blueprint that's going to make you fulfilled, make you happy, make you satisfied. So today, I'm going to talk about why vacations won't fix the situation. Now, wait a minute. That sounds a little contradictory. Don't you have a travel company? Don't you take people all over the world? Don't you curate these amazing trips? Well, we curate these amazing travel experiences. And yeah, I guess you could call it a trip if you want to, but it's so much more. And I remember I was going on vacation periodically, and I was just looking to be able to kind of sit on the beach and kind of relax a little bit. And those things are very important. Do not get me wrong. I still sit on the beach. I still relax. But now, as I started traveling more, I said, there's more to it. Or what I found myself doing was going on vacation and then just kind of leaving the mess behind, getting away from it, and then coming back to the mess and never really dealing with it. And that's what the premise of this is, really getting to the core of what we're leaving behind, what we're trying to escape, and really addressing it. So, in order to get that passport to freedom, sometimes what you have to do is say, okay, I'm going to put the work in so that when I go on vacation, one, I'm not escaping anything. I'm able to truly relax. And then when I get back, now I'm going back into a healthy environment so that the next time I'm on vacation, it's not an escape, but it's an actual vacation. So I wanted to clarify that because just make sure everybody's clear. Yeah, you want to go have a good time. You want to go sip on your favorite beverage. You want to go and enjoy the sand, whether it's black sand or white sand or pink sand. You want to go and breathe the air. You want to go swim or surf or get on the jet skis, all the different things that come with it. Or even if it's a situation where you're doing the ATVs through the mountains, maybe you're doing a hike, maybe you're just going to just kind of lay and relax and just kind of sit there and reflect. Whatever the case may be, we want that, of course, to happen, but we want it to have even greater depth. And that's one of the reasons why we're creating the Passport to Freedom Retreat. That's going to be powerful. And so I'll be unveiling that retreat. It's going to be an exclusive retreat. It's going to be a luxury retreat. And it's going to be for those who say, you know what, it's time for me to be pampered. You've done for everybody else. Now it's going to be time for you to get pampered. And we're going to give you exclusive sessions. I'm going to give you, it's so many pieces of the Passport to Freedom retreat coming up in the beginning of 2027. Yeah, that's right, 2027. We'll let you know about that as it comes around. But we're getting ready for the Passport to Freedom Challenge, 5 days to give you the tools that can transform your life. It'll be up to you to work the tools, but we're going to give it to you. And I'm going to give you the steps. How'd I go from working and being the same brother doing the same thing every day to climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, to leading more than 2,000 people around the world in 4 years, to traveling to 50 countries, 25 of them within the African continent, to creating a phenomenal travel experience business out of that, writing and producing documentaries, a children's book series, stage productions. All of this came as a result of this freedom blueprint. So what is it that you have? What is your superpower? What is it that you do? Some people say, well, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Well, being a part of the challenge, well, sometimes you just need to be a part of something and be around a community of people who are thinking differently and operating differently and really going to encourage you to discover what that is. And that's the culture we're creating. It's a culture, it's a community, it's people who are here to simply say, be you. It's okay to be you. I talked about before how sometimes have so much emphasis on doing. What are we doing versus who are we becoming? Who are we? It's okay to be you. You are unique. And you might not be what everyone else is doing, or you might not fit into that round hole as a square peg, and it's okay. And so those are the things that we say for those who are successful, those who want to elevate, those who want to reboot, those who want to reset, those who just want clarity, those who are saying, hey, look, I just need to be around some different folks. Well, that's what the Passport to Freedom Challenge is. It's all about, and we're inviting you to be a part of it. And it's coming up in November. And as you're a part of this challenge, we are going to challenge you to now put the tools to work, challenge you to discover the life of your dreams. What does that look like? What does the life of your dreams look like? Now, some people say, if you listen to people who lost their dreams or gave up on their dreams, they'll tell you something's wrong with you. Why are you trying to do all that self-help stuff? Why are you trying to you just need to come on over here with us and just sit down here with us. And, that's what we're going to do. No, we just let them sit down over there. You figure out what you need to do and you go live your best life. And that is the encouragement that we have. That's what we want to see. And because guess what? I live it every day. And I still work. It's still a challenge at times, but I'm not on that grind. And it's not that grind over and over and over and over and over and over. That's kind of the same thing. Now, if I decide to get on a plane, I can go fly anywhere in the world because I've put the work in to be able to establish that. But that was a part of who I had become. And so me going on vacation, now when I go on vacation, I'm able to get the beach and the sun and all those different things. But now it's deeper. Now I'm able to reflect. Now I'm able to be appreciative. Now I'm able to learn about other places and understand other perspectives. And so now it's no longer just a vacation. It's helping me to understand that some of the things that I was frustrated with within my own little bubble for so long, it's not that deep because there's a big world out here. And so sometimes when we're in a small fish bowl, we can only grow but so much. But then you put us in a larger bowl, now we can grow a little bit more. And you keep expanding that bowl. And before you know it, it's like, wow, I didn't realize I was supposed to be this big fish. But had I continued to stay in that small bowl, all I would know is the small results coming in that small bowl. And it's for some people, that's where they want to be. And that is perfectly okay. Nothing wrong with that. However, if you're someone who's saying that, you know what, I think I'm supposed to be in a different bowl. And sometimes the bowl might not be large, it just may be different. Maybe you have a variety of different bowls that you find yourself in. Whatever it is, that's what we want to help you discover. And that's why we say when it's time to vacation, when we unveil this Passport to Freedom retreat, I can tell you it's going to be 10 days. That's going to be transformative. It's going to be relaxing. It's going to be 5-star. Chef's kiss, all those different things wrapped into one experience. And we'll be telling you about that real soon. But what I want to encourage you with now is to make sure that you sign up for the challenge. It's coming up beginning November. You're invited to be a part. And, it's just something to think about when it comes to transformation. That's what we are going to focus on, the transformative aspect of it. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it can happen over a series of nights, and it can begin the process. Sometimes hearing a different story, sometimes somebody saying and being able to share their thoughts and what they're overcoming and how they're doing it is something that inspires the next person. And before you know it, you'll look up in a year and you'll say, wow, who was I this time last year? I was this person, but today I'm a new person. As a matter of fact, I didn't know who this person was. I have become, and now because I've taken the steps, I'm able to recognize it and I'm able to be there. And that's what we want for you. So make sure that you sign up for the Passport to Freedom Challenge. Let me bring the code up so you can go ahead and scan that code. If you understand what I'm talking about, I just want you to be in the room, if you will. It's online. You can be anywhere in the world and participate in it. And so by becoming a part of it, that QR code will give you all the details. And I believe that you're worth that investment. I believe you're worth that investment and more. And so many people are already starting to sign up because they recognize and they're saying to themselves, I'm worth this investment and more. So again, it's happening coming up on November 3rd through the 7th. And you can be a part of it. We invite you to become a part of the Passport to Freedom family, which is also part of Maximum Impact Enterprises. And so you can learn the steps, get the questions answered, and go to the next level and elevate your life. So that's what I'm looking forward to sharing with everybody. And make sure that you sign up today, and we'll see you in the challenge. Hi, this is Jay Cameron, and I remember waking up one day and thinking to myself, there has to be more to life than paying bills, working, responsibilities, and doing the same thing over and over and over every day the rest of my life. The problem was I didn't have anyone to show me how to get out of that routine. So I felt stuck. I was frustrated, highly successful, but I did not know what to do. It was when I hit a milestone birthday that I decided that if I don't take charge of my life and give myself permission to live, no one else is going to do it for me. Those childhood dreams that I'd always thought about, the years were passing by, and if I didn't look up and do something different, I was going to miss out on those opportunities. And I said, at that milestone birthday, that was not going to happen. Wasn't popular, everybody didn't understand what I was doing, but when I decided to get outside of the bubble,
Philanthropist and entrepreneur Jay Cameron.
Jay Cameron fits the bill of a hero.
and start seeing and living and exploring, I discovered a new person. That was my blueprint, my passport to freedom. And so that's what I want to share with you as a part of our 5-day challenge. how to get unstuck, how to discover the person that you know is in there, but somehow you don't know how to bring that person out. The dreams that you buried because someone else said that you could never live those dreams. Someone else discouraged you, but those dreams never die. Well, as a part of this challenge, we're going to help you see how you can chart your own blueprint and how you can gain your passport to freedom. I'm inviting you to the 5-day challenge because this is where we're going to unpack how I did what I did, how I maintain it today. Remember, I didn't have a blueprint and I had to discover it on my own. And so now I'm going to share with you the mistakes, challenges, all of these things along the way so that you can find your very own passport to freedom. As a part of the challenge, you can join the general session or you can be a part of the VIP where you have an exclusive Q&A with me every day as a part of the session, and you get to keep all of the replays so you can continue to build on everything that you've experienced. Sign up today for the Passport to Freedom 5-day challenge